Hell on Heels, Pistol Annie's, Kicks 105.5. A good day to you. Give me a mic check, Mike. I'm Mike.
Sorry. Hi there.
I'm Mike.
I'm Mike.
There's your mic
You're Sean,
check.
I'm Mike.
All right. Barrett from Barrett Insurance joining us. That's if you want to learn how to run a radio station.
Oh.
They wrote a book about it.
That's very nice.
I'm trying not
Why
to
don't
read
you
it.
follow that?
Because I prefer dead air and all kinds of weird noises.
Flying by the seat of your pants.
That's
it's always
it,
more fun.
right off the cuff.
Yeah.
So joining me this morning,
Speaking
as
of
he
flying
does
off the seat of your
Wednesdays,
pants,
and pants,
Yeah.
it's Mike Bear from Barrett Insurance. We've got good policies now. So, Mike, we have been talking about different things, and something came up again the other day that we've actually discussed in the past, but I wanted to make sure that we came back around to it for a second, just so people completely understand.
First off, let me just interject.
No, shut your mouth.
Okay, go ahead.
This is my show.
Okay.
So here's what happened. I was talking about a car that I thought was particularly awesome. I won't tell you what kind of car it was.
Okay.
And my friend, who is a mechanic, said, "You don't want that kind of car." And I was like, "Everybody owns one of these here." He goes, "Yeah, but let me tell you, you got to have the money to fix them, and they're very costly." And then he said that insurance is actually cheaper on it rather than this piece of garbage that, this other car brand that I would never buy that's foreign. And they were like, no, cheaper by like a lot. So why is it that some cars that you purchase are more expensive when it comes to insurance? And then somebody had said to me, as just a side note, and you have said this in the past, it's because of parts, what they cost, and the labor for that particular vehicle. So you could actually have a really inexpensive vehicle made by brand X, and the insurance would be really expensive because the parts are from far, far away or not readily accessible, and the
land
labor on
Shrek
it
lives from far, far away.
Yeah. Or the fact that whatever you've got to fix on this thing, you've got to like tear apart the whole top layer of the vehicle.
Yeah.
So labor right off the top is going to be 5 hours minimum.
Right.
Okay. So now it's your turn.
Hold on, that was a lot of information here. So there's a lot of dots for me to connect as we get to the end point here.
Sometimes there's really even no end.
No, that's
I just throw the dots out there. And
But what you bring up is a very true statement, and I can tell you right now, Anita at the office could validate this in a one-on-one conversation. She would give you brands because she goes, "I wish people would stop buying brand X."
Yeah, see, I can't say because I represent on the radio station all brands.
We can't, and honestly, buy what you want, but be prepared for certain models. So there are certain vehicles that will just blow your mind with the cost. We've had some people call up and get a less value. My favorite one is when the dealership says this should be cheaper to insure. It's a smaller, compact vehicle, and
talking out the side of their screen.
Well, more or less because you don't know, and so the people call and say, "Yeah, it's gonna be $300 more a year." $300 more a year? My God, what happened? So what? How does this happen? Well, vehicles are assigned, and there are many companies out there that have adapted in some way a proprietary system of doing this. So I can't necessarily dissect theirs, but I can dissect the industry as a whole. So as a whole, vehicles are all rated on an ISO-based system. So the Insurance Services Office has a rating system, and the symbol ranges anywhere from 9 to 60. Higher the number, higher the multiplier, higher the what? The cost to insure the vehicle.
Right.
So every vehicle gets assigned a symbol. It's based on crash test studies, probability of theft, average cost of repair. So that can be very, very impactful there, the average cost of repair. So
you don't work here, by the way. Is there any particular brand that you would want to say out loud?
No.
Okay.
Because I have friends.
I have lawyers that will call me later.
But I will tell you that I myself have seen in the vehicle ownership over the years that I've had, vehicles that I just assumed would cost more cost less, and vehicles that I thought would cost more cost less cost more. As an example, my truck costs less than my wife's car to insure, which is very interesting.
Is that because what kind of vehicle?
So I drive, I lease. So I just got out of a lease. So I have a 2018 Ford F-150.
Okay.
All right.
Sorry.
Love it.
Free plug.
And my wife has a 2016, because she leases too, Ford Explorer.
Ford.
Okay. So the Explorer costs about $200 more than the truck, which blows my mind. But again, it's based on average cost of repair. Value of the vehicle plays a role, and year, of course. So,
well, I was going to say, is it also because of the fact that your truck is manufactured like 50 times more than her vehicle. So there's a lot of parts, and the truck is easier to get your hands in and fix whatever problem's wrong versus an Explorer where you have to like dig through and down and
It's
around.
possible. It's possible. There's so many variables there. And like I said, many companies have proprietary rating systems. So to try to really understand how and what, nearly impossible. But they have the data is there. You think about it, mass data is everywhere. So their companies are now at a point where if you have a claim, they could be pretty darn close on what the cost of repair should be for that claim, just based on what they see. Granted, it could be a little bit more once it gets opened up.
I got your truck, right? I bought your truck. I decided that to get insurance with you for the truck that I bought from you. And
you bought a truck for me too?
Shut up. And I don't tell you that I decide to get like some super exhaust and like a giant manifold. I don't even know. I don't have a man card. I don't know what I'm talking about. But if I put like this megla engine
What do you
in
think
it,
manifold on, whatever that is?
Yeah, something big.
I heard manifold, and I had to complete it.
If you, I have many manifolds. That's why I wear sweatpants.
That deserves the bell, by the way. That was very good.
Thank you. And yes, I just came up with that. It was.
I could smell the smoke. He did just come up with it. Yeah.
So if I have your engine souped up on your old truck that I purchased and I don't tell you about it, is that bad on me?
It is.
Okay.
And that's interesting that you bring that up. That's a very good conversation that can be very quick.
Our time's up. Thanks so much, Mike Barrett.
This is going to be a 20-second interjection.
All right.
So vehicles are rated based on what's statistically known about a vehicle. So the minute you start adding add-ons, accessories, that's when you really should start thinking about the value of those accessories, whether you should report them, because there is an endorsement that can add accessories to your vehicle,
Now,
to your
can I
motorcycle.
call? Yeah, I was going to say, can I call you and just say, hey, I'd like to add like a ladder on the side of my truck?
Yeah.
And you go, oh, that's nothing different, but I'll mark this on your,
There are specific ways to address that. Back when I was a teenager, I had a $1,500 car with a $2,000 sound system.
Didn't we all?
Didn't we all?
I lived in an apartment that had no refrigerator, but I had a stereo and ramen noodle. Oh, man. So if you would like to find out more about your policy or how to get a better policy with Mike Barrett at Barrett Insurance Agency in St. Johnsbury, you can call him.
Now that it's my time, I'm going to say this real quick. I love coming in here now because now I have topics to come in with, and I just throw them out the window the second you open your mouth because I got you guys all drinking the Kool-Aid and you're talking insurance here, which must be the most boring thing for all you guys. But Barrett Insurance, you can give us a call, 748-5224. Visit our website, thebarrettagency.com, or on Google+, Facebook, and YouTube is Barrett Insurance Agency.
I'm smarter because of you.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
I'm not that smart.
No,
I'm just smarter.
No, be realistic now.